It's a Saturday morning and I should wait until next week and the working week before I do this, but I'm too tempted. This arrived late on Friday afternoon and I want to find out more. And the reason is simple. It's from MAAP. I can't remember what MAAP stands for, but I do know that I got a package about April which included a lovely long sleeve riding jersey and some gorgeous nicks and these socks. Okay, but the thing is that long sleeve jersey, although it had long sleeves, as I keep suggesting, the sleeves weren't for warmth. They were just mainly for UV protection. In other words, it had a sun protection factor of 50 plus, and it was fantastic. It was really nice, really comfortable, and I really liked wearing it. Then it got cold. So I wrote to MAAP and said, hey, you know how I did that long unbagging and explained the product? Can we do the same again, but with some winter kit? Because I really like your stuff. So that's what I said, and they said, okay, yeah, sure. And then I gave them a little bit of a brief, because here's the deal. Like, I like riding my bicycle. I think that's pretty obvious. And I also like riding my bicycle in appropriate apparel. And there's a lot of great cycle garment manufacturers out there doing really good stuff, but a lot of them are doing their winter stuff in dark, dark colours, if not black, which isn't a colour, it's a tone. And I don't understand why, because, you know, when it's winter, it's cold and the days are short, but when you really need warm riding kit, it's probably more dark than it is bright. So why do they keep doing black and black and black? But I wrote to MAAP and said, look, if you're going to send me some winter kit, as I've asked and as you've agreed, would you mind doing it so that it's got a little bit of colour in it? And they said, I get where you're coming from here. So let's see what's in that bag and I'll get on with it and stop talking about colours and tones. So I have no idea. I just said to them, if you could kindly provide me with small, that would be fantastic. And I'll just, you know, leave it to you. You know your range well. And this is what they've come up with. This, I have no idea what to expect, making that clear. And it's not black. So that's a start. All right. I've done the bag reading before. I'll do it again just in case you missed. Here we go. MAAP is committed to developing the art and progression of cycling through a considered approach to style, innovation and performance. Warning, this bag is not a toy. Seen that. So this is called a training LS jersey. So I'm assuming that that means long sleeve. And as you can see, it's in small. So this is why I do these unbaggings, because I get to experience the material, the feel, and then I try and relay that sensation that I'm getting on my fingertips to you via the camera. The sensation I'm getting through my fingertips is that feels, well, we know that Lycra is generally a synthetic-y kind of thing. There's only a couple of companies that are using wool in it, but that feels, it sounds like an insult, but I'm going to say it because it feels a little bit like polyester, okay? I'll read you what the actual combination of materials is in a sec, but I'll just give you my other thoughts as I get there. First of all, big fat zip, okay? That's highly relevant because, you know, you've got to sort of be aware of what you need. Let's have a look at the colours. So it's the Cobalt Blue, they called it. And then on the outside you have that little cool sort of contrasting MAAP thingy-bib. No zipper to be seen on those pockets, but the aforementioned reflective strip, only tiny, but it comes out of blue rather than black, which is also prominent in other companies. Then let's have a look. Ooh, it is a gripper, but the grip is only on the logo. It's sticky only on MAAP, and the rest of it, it's just material. So there's your, you want to have a look at the stitching, because it is a garment, and that's the whole idea, is to show you what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? And it's made in Lithuania, in case you were wondering. And then, just because I was telling you about what I felt on my fingertips, that doesn't feel polyestery. That feels beautiful. That's like a fleecy-line. What's it say here? Ride your brains out. Why? I'll need those later on. I love riding, and I love like little mottos and things on clothing, but I kind of need my brain. So we'll see what comes of that. I think I will ride, but I'll keep my brain. I'm going to unbag, and then after that episode, I will get dressed and I'll tell you the rest of the story. Oh, I rushed that a bit, didn't I? Okay, Team Thermal Bib Tights. Black and small. So, I don't mind black nicks. I don't need colourful nicks. I only want black nicks. Well, I don't mind other colours, but I don't want white nicks. Oh. It has been, okay, this is exciting. It has been probably 20 years since I've had a riding experience with bib and brace and longs. In other words, I'm a leg warmer guy. But look at that. In case you didn't really know who the company was, it's MAAP. And I can tell you, what I feel on my fingertips with these is a fleecy lining on the inside. I can feel it even on the outside. So they are cushy, cozy, beautifully warm. Oh my lordy. Oh yes, yes please. Get to the chamois, Rob. Okay, black. Oh, look at that, black on black chamois. And you've got your, oh, there's a little bit of extra padding just there. Can you see that swell there? I haven't seen that before on a chamois. You've got your old perineum grooves. I don't know what the formal language is for that. You see some nice stitching, eh? That's how it works. And then you've got your little MAAP logo there, just in your aerated private bits protector. And from my other experience with the MAAP nicks, that works really well. In other words, your man bit slots in there, and it just sort of gives it that little bit of a, you go there and you stay there for the ride sensation. And I'm not talking about, well, 50% of the population can zone out then, because it doesn't relate to them, but I think the other 50% know what I'm talking about. Put it there, stay there, don't wiggle around, just, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, I was going to tell you what the material is, but I can't quite find it. Here it is. Okay, we're getting there. Hang on, quality control sticker. So, I'll read it to you and then I'll show you so you can understand if my pronunciation was really bad. Composition, main, 85% polyamide and 15% elastine. Okay, contrast, which I imagine is the bib and brace, is 82% polyester, 8% elastine. Contrast to, I don't know what's going on. And then your washing instructions. Don't iron, don't tumble dry, just look after your kit, alright? What else can I, oh look at that, I'm so excited. This one is made in Italy. This one is made in Italy and it's designed in Australia. And that mesh back, oh, that's got a really nice feel to it. I mean, you're trying to stay warm, but you're also trying to, not just become a, what do you call it, like a plastic bag, just basically filling up with sweat. So you do need to breathe a little bit. What can I tell you about that? I'm going to have to look at the actual stitching and everything and how that falls, but I'll tell you, down on the ankle, there's no zipper, but you have that gripper that I was telling you about. In other words, just on the logo is the grip, and the rest is just elastic. That feels pretty tight. Pretty sure my foot can squeeze on through there, so that's exciting. I would wear these more often because, during a ride, when you've committed to longs, how often have you been riding along and taking the leg warmers off? Yeah, I have plenty of times. So, but, when it's a 2-hour ride in the morning, you can just keep them on. And so, why not be full comfort? Okay, last part of the package. Maybe, I'll check that bag. A thermal base layer. Oh, sweet as a nut. So I told them, hey, fellas, I know you're Melbourne based, but I'm in Sydney, so I'm not quite as cold as you are. So can you just hit me with some kit that's appropriate for Sydney conditions? I have been for a ride this June where it was 2 degrees at the turnaround, and I'm sure that people who go to Bobbin Head earlier in the morning and places like that earlier than I get there will tell me that it's bloody below 0 at some time. So it does get cold here. True story, Melbourne people. I know it's not quite your standards, but anyway. So what do we got here? I told you that, thermal base layer tee. Navy, can be any colour it likes, can be dark as sin, but because it's underneath that lovely cobalt thing, get rid of all that tissue paper, that plastic wrap, other stuff. Oh, that feel, again, I'm giving you the texture report, and that texture is exactly what you want on your base as a layer. Holy comfortable. Seriously guys, if you've been wearing clothes that are over 5 years old and you're going bike riding in it, do yourself a total favour and go out and try some new stuff, because it's bloody unreal and it's really, really improved in recent years. And we can thank people like MAAP for doing that, because they've just gone, hey, I like riding my bike, and hey, if I'm going to be riding my bike, I want to be bloody comfortable. So let's design shit that makes it work like that, so that we can go out and have a good time on our bicycles and not worry about freezing our asses off. So that... Okay, you ready for the next stanza? That was the unbagging. Too long already. So now I'm going to get dressed and I'll tell you about it as it comes onto my body and how it fits. And then there will be the third episode, which will be me riding in it. And then just marveling it for the next couple of months. Just going, come on, hurry up. We're past the solstice now. Would you warm the goddamn hell up, please? Okay. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment. And if you can't be bothered doing that, you know what I'd like? Again, one of them. If you could, please. Ta very muchly.